was this. There's some person, either family or friend, that can't make it. And unfortunately tonight, John's very good friend and boss, Gordon, is unable to attend due to However, Gordon did ask me to give John this small retirement gift, which I'm sure John will treasure for the rest of his life. John, that's from Gordon. John! Are you on it? No! John, Nutty Man, Mr. Angry, Mr. Lazy, Mr. Fisty, reported for duty at the West Marine Fire Station on the 13th of October 1978. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it only took John 1 or 2 shifts to find his true level. This was lying horizontal on the chairs in the telly room, giving it big Z's. Now, John really stayed here for the rest of his career. He did, however, have 6 months spell of a tour of duty at Cowcaddens in the mid-1990s. This is where John realised that he didn't like hard work. So he came back to York Hill. For the last 3 months, John fancied a wee change, so he decided to go off to Kirkintilloch. Now, he worked 1 day shift, booked sick, and then swanned off into retirement. Ladies and gentlemen, the end of a glittering career. John has 2 passions in life. Sorry, Maggie, you're not one of these yet. The first passion is weekends away with a crowd of blowhards called the Bad Boys. Now, this is where John and his buffoons dressed in Glengarries, Fire Brigade t-shirts which are 2 sizes too small, and kilts. But what they do is they thunder into some unsuspecting Highland town, take over the local boozer, and promptly set about boring the locals and even the midges with their hot gas and nonsense. Now, the second passion that John has is keep fit, whether it be talking, cycling, karate or weights. Now, it's through karate that I met John back in 1983 when I was an extremely handsome 20-year-old. I just get better looking, Johnny, I know that. Now, we met in the Kobe Osaka in Glassford Street. Here was John strutting about with his black belt on, doing a wee bit of instruction. I was only on the place, chest puffed out like a pigeon. Now, within about 1.5 years, I raced through my grades, and I was soon a black belt, throwing Mr. Angry from one end of the karate hall to the other. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I realised that Mr. Ricardo is nothing more than an overinflated windbag who could not fight his way out of a wet paper bag, but by goodness, he could certainly talk his way out, as we all know. Now, ladies and gents, I'm going to change the tone a wee bit here and get serious. That's enough about John. We can go on all night about his jokes about Johnny Boy. I speak for a lot of the guys and gals in the hall tonight. We're going to miss working with Johnny. He's a character. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of characters left in the Fire Brigade. Characters and the word fun are frowned upon in the Fire Brigade now, which is a great pity, you know. So, I would just like to say, and I'm sure everyone would agree with me, I would like to wish John a very long and happy retirement. And I wish both he and Maggie, I hope that both he and Maggie fulfill all their dreams in the future. Johnny, happy to plan. We've got some gift for you, because Nutty Man, or Mr. Fisty or Mr. Angry, whatever you want to call him, he took up motorcycling towards the end. Can you believe that? Mr. McCardle trying to become a Hells Angel, it's unthinkable. It's unthinkable, isn't it? So listen, do we want to start bringing up these gifts then, folks?
Thanks very much, guys. What's this one here? Oh, I'm going to try the one. How are you going? Keep on. Johnny,
Can we have Maggie up? Maggie! I'm sorry what I said earlier on, I didn't mean it.
I'm too embarrassed.
Maggie, come on up. Ian, can we have Ian Hodge? John, you got another box here, bud?
what's in the box?
I've had enough, folks. Maggie, do you want to say these?
It's a big helmet. Who use it?
That's better, John. Keep the label on.
Hey, Governor, screenshots!
Right, John, we've got one more final wee present for you, John, then you can talk some more gas.
Suppose it bells, I know the law.
Right, ladies and gents, I'm going to hand the mic over to Nutty Man or Mr.